Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
And hi, Michael.
Hi.
Welcome to our first episode of Iconik and Friends. My name is Sharon Tan, and I'm the CEO of Iconik Co-Working Space. I call myself CEO because it's basically Chief Everything Officer. Now, Iconik Co-Working Space was founded in June 2019. We survived the pandemic, thank God, and we have basically since grown our business, and we have this year actually we have started to expand our space to cater for bigger capacity, higher demands from the customers. We would not have reached where we are today if it's not for all the support and all the support from our customers and friends. 3 years old today, and that's why we wanted to create this show to kind of show our appreciation to the people who have walked the journey with us, the people who have supported us. And that's why we created this program, Iconik and Friends. A little bit about Iconik Co-Working Space. We basically specializes in private offices. So we have private offices from 2-seater right up to 6-seaters. We have hot desk as well as event space and meeting rooms. We basically have meeting rooms which you can actually pay as you use, right? So Iconik and Friends is basically a production that thanks to the collaboration with Choobub Creatives, we have created this program where I will speak to the people who have basically supported us, a bit of sharing of their journey, their stories, as well as their entrepreneurship, and also their, their products and services. So my first guest tonight is actually Michael Low. Michael is the founder of Jobs Xperts Brilliant, and Michael is one of our very first customers in Iconik, and he has been a great supporter, a great friend, as well as a fantastic advocate. And I will leave it to Michael to introduce himself. Michael, thank you so much for coming on my show and being my first guest, right? So I know we are a little bit nervous because this is our first show, so just please bear with us. We will get better. I've got my Sifu, Dr. Eric behind the scene to guide me, so I'm fine, right? So Michael, I leave it to you to introduce yourself and
Thank you,
what you
Sharon.
do.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you very much. Hi, my name is Michael. You can call me Michael Law. Actually, about a company, I started as a sole prop, then become Sendam Berhad company. So my company name is Job Expert Brilliance Sendam Berhad. So we established in January 2019, right? So we are moved and rented here in Iconik with Sharon. So our office actually located at PJ, right? So we have built a good reputation as trusted partner with our clients. So we are actually more into executive search, permanent search, HR consulting, contract staffing, part-timer, and also payroll as well, right? So this is about company. Did we sharing about company?
Okay, so you basically is in the title basically it says solopreneur creating jobs. So you are a solopreneur and you basically kind of do everything on your own. How do you manage those challenges where how do you handle so many jobs as a solopreneur?
Okay, of course, I do have my own teams to work together with me. So we're talking about jobs, we call it job orders. So we have multi different industry from clients looking for different kind of position. So I will definitely work closely with my teams. Then we will sharing what is the client requirements, the niche requirement, the package benefit. So my team, we all will brainstorm. Then we try to advertise. We try to look for those match talents to our clients.
Okay.
So we really need lots of discussion and
Okay.
also understand the market requirements, follow the benchmark of the requirements. This is very important to have a
Okay.
discussion with the team.
So you actually have a very good team.
Yes, I could say that from myself, sole entrepreneur alone, and then expanded. So now I have almost like six crew with me, 16 with
Wow.
me,
Wow.
right?
Okay.
So we work very closely, right? We
Right.
discuss a lot of things, follow the trends lah.
Okay. So your business has definitely grown after the pandemic.
Yes, can say that we are expanding quite fast
Okay.
also, thanks to support to all my team's level. Also the support of the clients, trust with the clients, because without my team, so without the expanding, so we can't grow that fast at the moment lah. Oh yeah, it's true. My team
Okay.
is important to me as well.
Okay. As your team grow, I guess you need a bigger space in Iconik, right?
Yeah, yeah, yes, it's true. This place is actually so good because we have all the facility here. That's what we need.
Thank
Okay,
you.
we have a meeting space, a meeting room. Uh, Even though we have a place for photo shooting, sometimes my candidates they came down for interview. Then we will take latest photo, to show the client. Oh, this is the latest photo of my candidates. Then the client also say, oh, your office environment is very nice, very cozy, right? Yeah, I say it's a nice environment. That's why it makes the profile of the candidate looks more attractive. It's
Yeah,
true.
I do see when your candidate comes, they go to different corners of Iconic
Yes,
to
yes,
take
yes.
different pictures. That's nice. I always like to see that a lot of your candidate comes in. So it basically shows that more candidates come in for interview. It shows that the economy is picking up. More people needs job. More people are offering jobs, and more people are getting job, which I think is very positive. Right. Just to say hello to Yatong because he sent me a message here as well as private message. Thank you, Yatong, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and thanks to a lot of you, Chris, Nikki, Daniel, Dave. Thank you for all your thumbs up and your encouragement, Cindy. Thank you. I'm actually a bit nervous because this is my first time, but yes, I will survive. I'm sure.
Same,
Thanks.
same as me, same as me.
Yes. Okay. Now, as a small recruitment agency, right? How do you fight with all those big boys outside there? There's so many of these, big boys recruitment agencies. So, how do you fight with them? You do your guerrilla fighting and things like that.
Okay. Actually, before that, before I'm starting this company, me myself also work in a big player lah. Okay, one of the top-notch recruitment agents in Mid Valley works there. So I understood the culture of working in big company and small entrepreneur is kind of different. So the comparison, not just there to fight with them, we could not fight with big player, but we do our best. Is like in my industry, my recruitment company, what I believe is reputation and the service are very important. Okay, we really one-to-one service to the clients. When the client passes the requirements, really talk to them. We ask them questions. We tell them that, hey, we are now your HR, so you have to share every details to us, like what is the package offer, the annual leave, the benefit, everything. Some client even ask us, Michael, why you need all this information?
Right.
I said, because we are the outsourced recruitment agent. We are represent your company.
Okay.
So the more details that you share, then it makes us easy to explain to each candidate to give those talents and applicants more confident when they know that, oh, this is the client requirement. Because when they ask us some question, what is the benefit, any medical insurance, we can easily to explain to them, right? So from the client view, the client will feel that, oh, Michael, you really need a lot of details, so it's easy for them. Yes, easy for us also. When we look for candidate, we share with details, so client will have a very clear candidates that match the requirement, right? So then talk about servicings, all right? Then of course, client also will know that our stars that I will always keep contact with my clients, update with them the progress of the sourcing, the progress of the interview. Not only that, even when the candidates start join the company, we will keep follow up with candidate. How is your work so far on the first day? After 1 week, 1 month, and even 3 months later, you still follow up with
Oh,
candidate.
okay.
Then we will update the progress to the client. Say this is how the candidate feedback so far. They're happy with the company, and the client said, "Oh, Michael, you really provide a lot of details, a lot of works to be done by a company." I say, "Yes, this is what we do."
All right.
Right? It's extra thing from us, like it's extra thing from us, like we just want to make it good for the clients.
Okay.
And also good for candidates because the candidates sometimes say, "Oh, your company recruitment agent really follow up with us, Even though the first day they finish their work, we call them, hey, how is your first day? Right, we really build a good reputation with the clients, neither with the candidates as well.
Right.
And this is what we do.
Okay. So your service is actually very personalized,
Very
right? Which is very
personalized.
important. As a small entity, you just need to have a very strong relationship with the customer.
Both,
That's
yes,
very
with the both.
important, right?
Yes.
As well as the what do you call it, the candidate
Candidate.
as well, right? So you need to make sure that you place them in the right job. I think that's very important.
That's correct.
Right? Yeah. And you are not just about recruiting talents for them. You're also about handling the overall. Just now you were saying that you basically look after the whole HR, right? So you are kind of a outsource HR for companies, right? So for HR outsourcing, why would company needs to outsource? Why wouldn't they just hire their own team of people and have their own HR manager managing the whole thing? Is it more cost effective to outsource?
Okay, actually talking about HR outsourcing now, all right? A lot of company, they do have their own recruitment team, such as their HR manager, HR executive, or HR assistant company. But as a, how to say, as a commercial business company, as a company itself, when they already have their own HR staff there, the HR job scope, the task, it might be quite broad, okay? A lot of things to do. The HR person have to handle the payroll, the HR have to handle this new staff joining orientation, offer letter, IR issue, recruitment. So they might not have much time to really to look for the right talents.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So sometimes the company need to outsource because they need to concentrate other work tasks in the company.
Right.
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 So one of the jobs is called a recruitment. They will outsource to us.
Okay.
Right. It can save them more time and get more quality candidate because for us we are specialized in recruitment. So we have pool of candidates. We will interview all the questions for the candidates, for the clients. But the client himself, they might not have that much time, right? Sometimes they handle their own recruitment. They have candidate arranged for interview. End up the candidate did not turn up for interview. They might already spend the time to book their time to sit down to wait for the candidate to come. End up the candidate did not turn up.
Yeah.
But when it comes to us, it's different. We will follow up. Okay, we tell the client, Mr. Client, all right, today the candidate will come in at 2 p.m. But I will inform you in advance. Yeah, the candidate is coming. So the client will know, I will prepare my time. Definitely the candidate is coming.
Okay.
Okay. If my candidate did not turn up, okay, like example today, 2 p.m. interview, normally my team or myself, a day before, we will call the candidate, ask, hey, are you coming down for interview or not? If the candidate say yes, I will update my client. So my client will prepare. If the candidate say no or might not turn up, at least my client will be the first person to be notified that, hey, I'm so sorry, Mr. Client. My candidate is not able to turn up due to some personal issue. So my client will concentrate their other jobs. Compare their own self. Sometimes they also do not know might be the candidate coming or not. They just waiting, end up they're spending time for waiting a candidate.
But before going into this interview, don't you kind of pre-screen it? You do all the pre-screening interview first, then only you send this candidate to the client, right?
If this is talk about the process, okay, yes, we do a pre-validation. Okay, example, when a client offer jobs, we will manage to find a candidate. We definitely will cold call the candidate first. After that, we will arrange interview either by Zoom. Nowadays, new norm, we use Zoom a lot. Zooms. Then, if we need to have face-to-face, we face-to-face interview. After done with the interview, we will do the profiling. Right? I mean, the whole resume. We will do it a new way under our company format. Because each candidate, they have own resume. Sometimes their resume might be not meet certain client expectation. So they need to use our format. Because our format.
So if I submit a resume to you,
you will
change my resume.
Yeah, we have to redo the whole resume, but we don't simply amend your resume. We don't simply add things to your resume. We just copy paste and make it more details so that when client view the resume, they have more clear picture about that. So we do
because you understand what the client's needs are, right?
I give you a very good example. A lot of candidates nowadays, when they are fill up resume, okay, assuming that they start work on year 2019. They put there, I'm starting year 2019, then finish at 2020, all right? 2019, 2020. A lot of people will think that, hey, based on resume 2019, 2020, hey, she's 2 years working.
It's December to
I
January.
said, stop. It might be 2 days working only.
Correct.
Why is it so? You start work 31st December, you end 1st January.
Right.
So by
right.
years, you can see either 2 years or might be 2 days. So for our format of resume, we have the format there that we put there, date, month, and year. You have to complete it. So if the candidate did not fill it up, we normally call them or we meet up with them. We ask them which month you will start, which year you start. So from there, we tell the client this candidate be working here 1 year, 2 months, 1 year, 3 months.
Okay.
We be more clear picture.
Okay.
And some more, we get in touch personally with the candidate, ask a lot of questions that their own resume don't have, such as what is your family background, okay?
Right.
Where is your hometown? All these things very important.
Yes.
Even though it's small, tiny information,
it is, yes.
but it put a lot of value.
Definitely.
Because when client interview candidate, they see the profile, oh, hometowns from Penang, very common, hometown from Penang, currently looking for a job in KL. So this person might be most of the time weekend or festive, they will go back for hometown for holiday. So sometimes client will worry, they go back hometown, might be take some time to come back. So all these details we really ask very clearly.
Okay.
All right. So pre-screening, then only after complete, we'll send our company format profile to the client. All right. Of course, a lot of information such as those payslip, IC, photocopy is fully data protection. We don't simply send to client yet.
Okay.
Even though our company when send the resume, the candidate IC also the last 4 digits
is blocked out.
We don't send. It's to protect.
Right. Until the person is being hired.
Yes, face to face meet up the client, then they can fill up.
Okay.
Because we don't want simply share their profile with full details to everyone.
That's very important.
So we have to make sure the protection is there.
Right.
So this is how our progress go. Then the client will get the right information, detailed information. When they see the profile, it's quite clear what they want. It's much easier compared to some candidate nowadays. I know a lot of youngsters or those modern candidate. The resume is only
modern candidate.
The resume is only like.
So I'm an old-fashioned candidate.
The resume is only one page. One page represents everything.
Okay.
For us, at least.
I just want to work from home.
For us, at least 3 to 4 pages. Even though it's a lot of pages, but it's very important information.
So you basically will have all these calls with the candidate, drill down all this information from them. Okay. Have you had a candidate who say, okay, I give up, so you asking me so much question, I give up, I don't want the job. You have that?
We do have candidate, not say give up, they will give an excuse that, oh, your form is complicated, all right? Complicated, a lot of details to fill out. So I need to really talk to them, to share with them the reason of important the resume, how to fill out and what we need to fill up. So we do have candidate really rejected. They don't want to fill up. It happens. And no choice that we have to really take their own original resume. Then we fill up for them. We tell them, don't worry, I will help you to fill up. All right.
Okay.
Then I will call them personally, or sometimes we ask questions, or maybe we text them the details that I need. Please help me to fill up by WhatsApp, or by WeChat, or by email. I will help you definitely complete your resume.
Okay.
Once I complete resume already, I will share back to the candidate. And the candidate is very impressed. Wow, from one page of resume, you duplicate, it becomes 3 to 4 pages and very detailed.
Right. Because your objective is to help the candidate gets the job. Right? That's very important.
Correct.
Right? So you do whatever to basically help them to get the job. Okay.
Because some candidates also, they put their experience, very simple example like accounts, okay? We'll ask them, can you describe details about what is your job scope? Handle full set.
Okay.
That's all. Okay.
Handle full set of account.
But of course, for a lot of companies, when it's talk about full set, it means it's from A to Z, But for a recruitment agent like us, you need you to write down on more details like bank record, APAR, full set, partial, deal with auditor, deal with GST. So this is more details. To make your profile look nicer.
Right.
It's important. It's important.
Okay, but you're not an accountant, right?
No, I'm definitely not an accountant.
But then you would know, okay, what is required in the accounts and things like that.
with all the experience,
Okay, so
knowledge.
you would need to know all spectrum of like for
Yes.
example from marketing. So what do you need to put in a
Correct.
resume if you're applying for a marketing job, an accounts job,
Yeah.
finance and things like that?
IT, engineering, account, banking, finance,
Wow. Okay.
logistic, a lot of different major sector industry. They have their special requirements. So sometimes for us, we might not also understand, but we also need to Google search, we need to learn. The more question that we ask candidates, sometimes we also learn from the candidate. I still remember like a few years back when I have a position from a client looking for customer service. So when people talk about, oh, customer service is easy, but in shipping line and logistics is different.
Oh,
They're looking
okay.
for customer service, okay, must have the knowledge of handling, you call it short form BL, bill of lading.
Okay.
Bill of lading. So it's like all those documentation forms.
Right.
So from there, when I ask candidate question, then they can share with me what kind of details they need. So all these kind of forms. Then from there, I learn from there lah. So easy for me in future ask questions for them.
Okay. Are you a threat to the HR manager?
Not really, but I could say that we work closely with the HR manager.
You may end up replacing them, right?
Not say that, because we are in recruitment, but we are not in commercial HR itself.
Right.
Because it's a company that have HR, their job scope is a lot. We are recruitment. Even though if I join them, they recruit me, Michael, you come to join me as the HR. My expertise is mainly on HR recruitment. Okay.
Okay.
So you talk about I have to handle those A to Z, payroll, offer letter. It's not say that I cannot do it. I still can do it, but my strong skill are more into recruitment.
Okay.
Right. So because when you're working in commercial business, the things that you only recruit that particular company position. Example, manufacturing, you need to do manufacturing position, right? But in recruitment talent search like us, we handle major sector. IT we handles, accounts we handles, nowadays social media position handles, all right? So all different kind of position are working in. So this is what I like doing in recruitment.
So do you have a niche? I always hear you talking about all the big brands in the shopping mall, promotions and things like that. I always ask you, got discount or not? You know? So is that your niche?
Okay, my company specialties okay, we are more into retail industry, handling retail industry. Retail industry means that those brand in Malaysia, well-known brand, luxury brand, because they are looking for those service crew, retail assistants, sales associates. So we are specialized on that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because for myself, I'm a person like to shopping.
Oh,
I like to walk around.
Okay, I have a friend.
Yeah. So when we go each mall shopping, sometimes while we are shopping, then we are headhunting. We pinch people. Yes.
Okay.
I still remember when back to year just 5 to 6 years ago, when I go shopping mall in Pavilion in KLCC, most of the mall when I walk in, they will recognize me. Hey, Michael, you come to pinch people, is it?
Oh.
So I cannot act like a customer to ask for the service, then get the contact number, because my face will be recognized there. When I go to mall, I say, Michael, you're coming to pinch people. No?
So you would know most of the promoters and the sales assistant in.
Yes. Not say most. During that time, I supply a lot to them.
Wow.
And
wow.
I also headhunt, I pinch the stuff. So when I walk around, the promoter, the manager, they will know me. Hey, Michael, you are here again. So that's what our company specializes in retail industry we supply. But of course, not only retails. During the pandemic, we have a big impact.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. I
Yes.
mean, the pandemic would have
Yes,
hit a
because
big impact.
Shopping mall are closed.
Yes.
Shopping mall are closed.
So how did you survive?
We do still
I
have
mean,
some.
you paid my rent, so it's.
we still can survive because we do have some retail such as hypermarket brand. Okay, hypermarket, those big hypermarket. At times during pandemic, they recruit a lot of merchandiser. Okay, merchandiser, crew, okay, drive-through crew. You know, when during pandemic, people not allowed family, husband and wife only allowed to go out, so they have to go in and go out to buy food, buy things. So they recruit a lot of merchandiser. I managed to get this project. I was at the time quite lucky to get this project. So I've been supplying whole Malaysia, right, for the merchandiser. Then at least this type of project, it will support our critical period during pandemic, right? But not in those malls, special malls, those luxury brand or big brand, because requirement by government, the mall need to be closed for temporary.
Correct.
Right. So, but however, during that period, certain industry also doing well. I think everybody know, especially there's test kit, COVID test kit, surgical mask. I do have clients doing that business. I do have one client doing that business. So we've been also supplying them a lot of recruitment because the company was expanding, right? My clients, this company is very good. They're expanding. They're doing actually apparels, uniform supply hospitals. They're well known. Then they also do surgical masks, face masks. So they engage our services. They're recruiting a lot of staff. They're expanding. They're manufacturing, expanding or something. Right. So we still can survive. As I say, I still can pay you rental there. So we survive on that. And then other than this sort of retails, we also do manufacturing. We also, as I said, we do logistics, banking, finance, infrastructure engineering. So we also handle different kind of sector, major sector industry right? It's expanding company. Not only handle retails but our special calls is in retail.
Okay. And you are one man with 6 team.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
and my team also.
That's same, quite a lot to do, right?
My culture that they like shopping. Same we go shopping sometime. Okay.
I can join your team.
Sometimes we go on during office hour. We go shopping mall to look around, see project. Like recently, 1st of August to 7th August, our company was managed to awarded one of the project in Mid Valley. Right? Wow. It's a skincare international brand from Paris.
Congratulations.
So we do handle the project and we visit the store, we visit the events, and we see the crew. So my team was there. We go together to get in touch closely with the crew member, to meet up those operation manager in the events there, to branding ourselves, right? We take picture, we post in Facebook, selfie, right? So this is what we need to do, right? My team also like to do that, because they say, "Hey, boss, go shopping, no need to work, just go walk around." Right? Yeah, it's true. Just walk around.
Okay. So shopaholics out there, please get in touch with Michael immediately. Okay, you can find him on his Facebook page, or you can connect to Iconik Co-Working Space page, and I'll connect you to Michael. He knows all the discounts around town. Just a quick shout out to say hello to people who have joined us. Poher, hi Poher, thanks for joining. Pauline, hi. My kawan from Fraser's Hill, my relative from Fraser's Hill. Chen also said hello. That one give me stress that one. That one is a pro in terms of things like this. Kathy, hi Kathy. Beatrice, you notice Beatrice, I'm wearing your blouse. Okay, so anybody who likes to have batik print blouse, do connect Beatrice Lau. Her what do you call that? Her Instagram page is Beatrice Lau Sustainable Living. Okay, she makes fantastic stuff. Right, we have Patient. I think Patient is one of your
team.
One of your contacts.
Yeah.
Angelica. Oh, James Fong. Hello, Suki. Thank you for joining. Michelle, thank you. Hi. Thank you. So many supporters. Wow. Thank you. I am touched. Okay, Michael, I looked at your profile. You studied engineering. So how did an engineering person landed? Yeah, exactly.
Okay, actually I was studying diploma in Inti College, electrical electronic engineering. Then after I studied the engineering course, then I don't know, then I feel that I like more into interact with people. Okay, so my career was start actually in sales and marketing. Okay, then because study engineering is just a course when we are childhood, parents are encouraging us. Oh, you have to study engineering, you have to study this because So we follow the trends. That time we
Right,
follow the trends,
accountant, doctor,
yeah,
engineer.
yes, yes. Policeman, teacher,
Yeah.
you know. So we follow the trends. But however, yes, education is important because we learn a lot of things from education courses.
Right.
But end up, myself, my style, I like interacting with people, love talk to people, communicate with people.
Yes.
So end up, I
Yes.
join up with
Everybody in Iconik is your friends.
Oh, yes,
Every
yes, yes.
tenant that comes in, first friend, Michael. I met Michael.
So I like to talk to people. I'm a very talkative person. Okay, I like to talk to people, share information. Then end up I joined sales position, sales and marketing position.
In what industry?
I joined related to engineering. I joined sales. That time was one of the instrument company selling those engineering parts, right, in Subang. So it's related to what I'm studying, but it's into sales. And a lot of my friends, a lot of my indie friends, they actually graduate and they are more really into engineering. They're not much into sales, right? So, but myself, I'm more into sales. Then after a few years, I feel that not only doing sales, I joined one of the recruitment company was offered by me in Mid Valley, KL. It's a top-notch recruitment company. Then I started my first career recruitment there. Then I found out, wow, recruitment is quite challenging, quite fun because you interview a lot of people, you interact with people, people share about their problems, why they cannot find a job, what they need. Then I feel that the passion that is helping people to look for jobs is one of the successful like achievement. You know, you feel happy when people get a job. They will call you, Michael, thank you very much. I managed to get a job. Thank you for your interview.
Wow, you changed their life, right?
Yeah, so happy on that. So after that, I start like to be in recruiting industry. That's why then on 2019, okay, then I set up this company with team. Then start doing recruitment for so many years so it's totally different from engineering, study engineering, right? Salesperson, then change to HR, okay. But a little bit challenged.
Did your father approve for you to go into HR? I mean, I spent so much money for you to study engineering.
Okay, yes, study engineering course at time is quite costly, especially when should say like 20 years back, 30 years back, like somebody know my age already, like 20 years back, studying in college is quite costly. But what I tell my parents, like what I gain is experience, education. But what I do now, they're quite support. Okay, they're quite support. They say as long as you do something is good for yourself, something that you feel you comfortable, and then something that you can help people. I say I like this job. Also, encourage from my wife. Okay, my wife is important. My wife always support me. Why do you run your own?
Is she on the line?
I guess so. She's on the line.
Hello, Trisha.
Okay. So I think she on the line. We're kids together. Kids together.
Hello.
Seeing the daddy is on live.
Wow, right? Proud man, proud moment.
So my wife really encouraged me a lot. Say, try to think of this way. Try to think of this way. So yeah, until now, when I have some issue, sometimes things to need to discuss or need to improve, need to ask for suggestion. My wife, the person sleep next to me, is the most important. All right, she share me, she teach me what to do, she guide me. Even though she's not from this industry, she's not from HR, but she always, when we sleep at time, I always snack, talk a lot, always talk next to her. I have this issue, I have that issue. Then she will say, she will share with me. Okay, bad talk, right? So she share with me what to do. So we share idea.
Okay.
Right? So I gain a lot of information from her. Because my wife actually, she into LS, legal secretary.
Okay.
Right? She's handle a lot of governments. She also in a big player company. Then she have her experience to share with me. Right?
Okay.
So thanks a lot, my wife. It's important. So everything we gain from experience.
Right. I guess the family support is very important for you to make a break in your career, right? Yeah. Okay.
The free time, because you know the own sole proprietor business. Sometimes you can control your time of workings, right? You can come, right? Like my team, I don't control their times. Okay, our company don't have punch card, don't have attendance, nothing. Okay, as long as deliver your result. Okay, sometimes my teams might be not even come office the whole week, but as long as we have discussed, we have Zoom, they update, they give me result.
Right.
That's what we
Right.
do.
Yeah. I can see sometimes your team comes in and I can see that they're happy, right? They must be very happy working for a good boss here. So,
Thank
mean,
you, thank you.
how can you complain for with working with a boss that brings you shopping all the time, right? So bring me,
We
please.
go lunch or we
Yeah.
go dinner,
Yes.
or we chit chat.
Yes.
No time control.
So treating your staff fair is actually very important,
This
right?
is what the new norm generation people looking for a life balance of work
Okay.
You
Okay.
can't push them like 8:30 to 5:30 to contribute your time. Okay, what's the point to push a staff? You start at 8:30, work until 5:30. As long as you deliver the result, what we want is result.
But how do you measure the result?
We do have not say we don't have target actually, but I sharing my teams like I giving them sharing profit, right? It's like incentive sharing profit. So how much our company business earn, you earn a sharing profit. It means you become a business partner, right? You work with me. Yes.
So they have a profit share apart
Yes.
from going shopping all every other day.
Talking about a
Wow.
company profit lah. We do sharing profit, right?
Okay.
So it's considered like they work hard, they earn, right?
Okay.
They don't just based on salary, basic salary,
Right.
every month wait for the salary by end month. They are based on the sales that our company achieve. You earn a sharing profit.
Okay. So what made you move from, working for a large company and take that big step to become an entrepreneur? I mean, surviving the entrepreneurship is one thing, right? It's not easy. It's really not easy being an
Cost that
entrepreneur,
you have to bear.
right? And for you to plunge from a comfortable job, right, and into the big challenge world of being an entrepreneur and a solopreneur. What motivated you to take that step? Many people dare not take that step. They have a lot of passion, they want to do a lot of things, but because they're quite comfortable with where they are, they just dare not take that step. So what pushed you?
For me, two things. One is like balancing my life, enjoy my life. Okay. Another one, of course, important is like we call it S11, cash, money.
Okay. For me,
So,
the 11 I thought was walking because it's like bus 11 was walking.
No, because when you working with people, okay, you don't have headache. Of course, you only get income, salary, and also your commission. But when working as sole entrepreneur, you have to plan for your business expenses, okay, rental, staff salary, audit fee, income tax, everything has to come. But the value that you give out to give like all these expenses, but you earn back much more better because I can see the business trend, the marketing business trend, that the profit and the sales that I earn. So it can be covered, can survive, right? So sometimes we have this a bit extra income from that is good. So I can say that self-entrepreneur like myself, I will earn the income can be said much better than working with people because when I work in big player company, the sales that I do, the commission, the incentive that I earn is kind of not what I expected. Okay, but when you're working your own, all right, you know what is your sales business plan, your core business, your clients, your income, where they come from, the project come from.
You set your own.
Yes,
you set
so
that direction.
we work
right?
hard, we push hard, then
Yes.
we gain what we doing for that.
Right.
So same as Martin said, that we work hard, we gain the income, we gain the client trust, then the business are coming. The business will definitely grow.
Right.
So this I like myself to do that.
Okay. So there's no regret being a
definitely no regret lah. It's same as like for a sole entrepreneur like us. I don't have MC, I don't have annual leave, nothing. Okay, I work sometimes Saturday. Okay, I always tell my clients when client text me, Michael, I'll come back to you when you're free. I always text them one thing only, 24/7, anytime. Okay. Now 7-Eleven also might be not open 24 hours during pandemic, but my service is 24 hours. Okay, I just you can text me anytime, but you can text me at midnight. but I will reply you the next day.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
but at least I will respond.
Okay.
All right. So we have to interact with people very fast.
The response is very important
It's
because
important,
it's just sometimes you message a certain service provider and then they take like 24 hours to respond back to you. It's like it's just
It's still okay
Yeah.
to 24 hours, but at least like myself and my team, we told them that at least between half an hour, 1 hour, we have to respond. Either the clients or either the applicants.
right.
Because applicants style nowadays like that. When they text you, right, immediately respond them, they feel happy. When they text you, you more than 2 hours respond them, they might be ignore the message already. It happened. I encountered this sort of thing. So it's like we told my team that when people text us, we have to respond them. If we not able to respond it immediately, call them or answer them, we text them, I'll come back to you as soon as possible.
Right.
At least we have to respond
At
them.
least there is
Yes.
a reply to them.
Yes,
I think that's
correct.
very, very important.
Right.
Yes. That's
So for me, the question is, for me, there's no regret. Really, I like this job.
Okay.
I like this job very much.
So you never had thoughts that says, shucks, I should not have do this, have you had time that say I just gonna give up? I know just
Yes,
go back
yes.
just go back and take a job with somebody. All this not my problem. Paying tax and things are not my problem. How do you motivate yourself?
I do have this issue a few years back when the business is not so well. I having an issue that think how to survive on this issue. So, but of course, I get a lot of support, especially from my family, for my wife, encouragement. Then I still put effort. Okay, add on oil. 加油, 加油,
加油,
all right, 加油.
yes.
So until now I feel comfortable because
Okay.
I do the challenge. I encounter a lot of challenges happen to my life before, and especially this career, but can be overcome it. And now learn of things that I pre-plan 6 months ahead. I pre-plan 1 year ahead. Okay, I always ask my client, now it's August, coming December, what is the plan? Coming November, what is your forecast for events? You share with me first. Either I get this project or I don't get this project. At least I will pre-plan. I'll tell my team we are having project coming in on November, in December. All right, roughly how many people that we need, what kind of industry. All right, so we have to plan ahead to look for people.
Right.
Or we look for those blueprint, a new company they start in Malaysia. All right. So we know that this brand will come into Malaysia next year, this year. So my team will start. We will contacting the client. We call the client. I know that your brand is coming in Malaysia this year or next year. So do we provide the services? So we pre-plan the whole project. So at least from there, we know the source of income. We have to stabilize it.
Okay.
It's important okay, to pre-plan. Let's say my time, sometimes we sit in the office during daytime, even during nighttime. I will just sit down, what's the plan to do? Okay, not only planning for work, also planning for activity for my teams. Say, hey, this weekend, this Sunday, are you free or not? We have go out for dinner, we have dinner, we have lunch. So sometimes I'm just planning for my team, not only for work, but also for leisure.
Okay. Okay. So it basically sounds like you enjoy what you do, right?
Definitely,
and your team also enjoys the job as well, right? Okay, you have been in this industry for a while, right? So you would have recruited candidates from different generations. So you have the Gen Y, Gen Z, Gen Millennial. I never follow, right? So do you see a distinct difference in the different character of people looking for a job? What are their needs? Are their needs very different? I mean, apart from your S11, which is the basic, but I realize that today a lot of people are talking about, can I work from home? Can I work 3 days a week? Kind of thing. So it's very different, right? Those days, my time, there's no such question.
Yes, there's a lot of different type of generation. Okay, as I said, like sharing like when my grandfather period, my father time, my time, and my kids time. All these different generation. We talk about my father period, my father generation. When my father times, they are looking for jobs, looking for career. Because why they need to have a career? As I said, because they want to support the family. They have house, rent, the house, the car, the kids. So they don't simply change job because they really need to security. Yep. So when it comes to the son generation, okay, they already have house. I say they already have father already have house, father bought them a car, they not much expenses in life. So what they earn, the income is for their own expenses.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So the new generation now, of course, they will have all these things already from their parents, right? They will keep asking life balance. Okay. Nowadays, work from home 3 days, 4 days, shorter working hours, alternative working hours, benefit, a lot of different benefit, a lot of benefit that we sometimes we also don't even know this benefit was
Oh,
there.
okay.
Right. So when we try to overcome this kind of generation people, of course we follow trends. If like these people are young generation, definitely I cannot offer them to those old generation type of business
Right.
force, right?
Yes.
So we have
Yes.
to follow the trends,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So it's easy for them.
So you are like a matchmaker. You have to make
Yes,
sure
we
you
have to
match it
match.
correctly.
It's like
Correctly, right?
we have to match the right position for them, right? There is a lot of new entrepreneur, new business, all right. The young generation people, they set up their own company. Yes, they also work from home, alternative day they offer. So these are young millennium people, they're happy with that, right? But for those like, uh, how to say, age more than like 40, 30, they don't might not thinking about work from home. They used to like they really have to work outside to perform, right?
Yeah.
Some old people's generation, like the most boss, they might want staff to really sit in the office to do work.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because not all the position able to work from home,
Right.
able to alternatively come to work.
Correct.
Like during the pandemic, when I heard that a lot of people work from home, some of the jokes, some of the people's they're sharing on Facebook say how to work from home. For example, I'm a zookeeper. Can I bring all the animals back work from home? Right? Then I was like, oh my god, it's true. Certain places you
Yes.
can't work from
Yes.
home.
Exactly.
You can't
Yes.
work from home, right?
Yes.
So they have to follow the trends. They have to follow
Right.
the trends.
Right. It's been very interesting. You've been very generous with your sharing, and I've got a comment from Trisha here. Free consultation. She's been giving you free consultation. So that's a hint, huh? Okay. So you have Lynn. I think Lynn is from your
Oh,
your
yeah,
team,
okay,
right?
yes.
Right. Right. Hello.
Hi, Lynn.
And Roy Hong says, "Good job." Thank you, Roy. So if anybody has any questions for Michael, please do drop in the comment box. I think one more last question from me. I had a very interesting conversation with you one day, and you were saying that you want to advise candidate that come for interview. You wanted to do a sharing for people that can't
To
come
guide them,
for
to give
to
him,
guide them,
give
because
them more,
you were
more
telling me
information.
about
Yeah.
some don't dress correctly, they don't have a pen, don't know how to fill up certain form, right? So what's your thought about that?
That's actually considered
Last tip from Michael.
yeah, it's talking about like tips for applicants when you go for interview. I think everybody would know that when you go for interview, right? You have to prepare your resume, you have to prepare your certificate, you have to prepare documents, you have to on times, all right, all this sort of thing. This is very common. I think no need me to share, just to add on things, right? You should know things that I would like to add on for applicants. If you go for the interview, right? You have to bring pens, because I believe that a lot of you prepare all the documents, but not pens.
Oh.
I myself encounter this when candidates come for interview. They prepare everything. The resume was in the folder. Oh, very nice. Okay, everything is very perfectly. When I give them forms, employment application form to fill out, they can ask me, sorry, sir, can I borrow your pen? I said, okay, I can borrow your pen, but I advise you, do bring a pen. This is one thing, it's important, right? Because even though a small item you did not bring, some interviewer will think that you are not well prepared. Okay. The second thing, a lot of people might not know, when interviewer, a HR person, they introduce themselves. Hi, my name is Michael. They give you their business card. Okay. Normally, what you do business card? Little full aeroplane? No. You put in the pocket. Definitely, you put in the pocket, right? But my advice to you is, do not put in the pocket, neither full aeroplane. What you need to do, when they give you a name card, put in front of the table, in front of you, the name facing you. Why that so? When you would like to ask question, you don't ask the interviewer, hi, Mr. or Miss. You will ask them by the name because the name card facing you. So it's like very politely, very professionally ask, hi, Miss Sharon, can I ask you a question? Because the name card in front of you. Rather than your name card, put in your pocket. That is my piece of advice. All right. Hope that is really work for y'all. Okay.
I think those are very useful advice. People out there, when you go for an interview, remember to bring a pen. And of course, I think name is very important. When you address somebody by their name,
correct.
It makes a lot of difference. So putting that name card in front of you to remember that you address that person by their name. Well, fantastic tips. Thank you so much, Michael.
Always welcome.
We at the beginning of the show, Michael and I was talking and said, can we survive 1 hour? Do we have enough of things to talk about within 1 hour? We are basically near to 1 hour already. Okay, thank you so much, Michael. It has been
I was quite nervous.
Fantastic. And it has been a wonderful night, and it's been really good. This is my first time doing this, and
same.
Yes, and Michael, you have been really fantastic. You've been yourself, and I think we really must thank the people behind the scene, the team who has really helped us to do all the setting. And by the way, this whole thing is done live on location. It's not CGI, it's not green screen. You can see real people. It's done live from location,
live FB.
From Iconik Co-Working Space. And thank you so much. They came in, they moved furnitures, and the set looks fantastic. Thank you.
They asked me not to be nervous.
Yes, they have been very encouraging. So this is our first episode, and we have more episodes planned out. Please watch out for our space, and we will basically release the information about the next episode, which is on the 25th of August, which is the next episode. And it's gonna be a very, very interesting topic. It's a topic that we don't want to talk about, but it's a topic that is very important that we know. It's kind of a taboo topic. So it's going to be an interesting night. I'm going to have two good-looking gentlemen with me to talk about this interesting topic, which I'm not going to share with you now. So please do follow our page, and we will basically release those information. And thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. And good night, everybody. See you again.
Happy Friday.
Yes, happy weekend.